Well, here's the car, folks, and this is gone from Toronto to my home, where I wouldn't let her drive it anymore, as I mentioned, and it was unsafe to drive. So I gave her my own vehicle to use for the past 2 weeks instead of this thing, because she's taking her daughter and herself in it on the highway, and no one's paid any attention to this thing. So I mean, yeah, so there's dents and rust and all that, and that doesn't change the drivability of a vehicle. I understand that. But let's take a look at these tires, shall we? So let's fire this thing up. So, you know, it's not filthy dirty in it, but again, that doesn't have to do with drivability. That's not the purpose of this issue. Start it up. That's right, folks. One moment. Okay, so there we go. She's fired up. So the brake light is on here. The door ajar light is on because, of course, the door is jar. But the engine light's on. The brake light is on, and I drove it, and the brakes are very spongy. You have to pump them a bit to get them to come up. That's a really not cool thing at all. The air conditioning doesn't work. I think that what might have, no, it's an ice cold air in the ad, didn't it? Yeah, it is ice hot. It's hot air. It's even not running right. You can hear it. Like that's not normal. You know, you're driving along, and whatever it is that's causing that check engine light, could be a cam sensor, it could be a crank, who knows? But whatever it is, if it decides to finally give up, you're alongside the road in the 401 in the dark with a car that's not yours. Like, listen to it. You can hear that. This is not running right. So, look at these tires. They are bald. They are right on the wear bar and beyond. Look at this. There's the wear bar, folks. Like, there's no tread on these tires. There's none. Look at them. They're smooth. There might be a 2 mil. Like, not even. Look at the sides. Like, there's supposed to be tread right there, people. Not, I mean, you'd hydroplane in that on 2 millimeters of water. This one's got a shade more tread, but one tire makes it unsafe. You don't need to blow 4 to die, you know? So let's have a look at the front tires, where all the steering happens and all the important stuff happens, right? Because all your braking's done in the front and all your steering's done in the front. Let's have a gander at those, shall we? The super safe, just been at the mechanic type vehicle. There we are. Oh yeah. Bald is, look at that. I wouldn't beat these on a hay wagon. Look at the wear bars. It's been into the wear bars for who knows how long. Look at them. It's just so frustrating that $600 rental, and this thing hasn't been looked at by a mechanic in Lord knows how long. Just send it out. Here, strap your kids in, send her out. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This one's even worse. Look at, there isn't even the groove where the wear bar used to live. Look at this. It's a friggin' rolling death trap. On the 401 at 120 kilometers an hour during our rainiest season. So let's take a look here. This is nice. No gas cap. No gas cap, which was noted by the previous renter, and the guy didn't do anything. Didn't go, what's a gas cap worth? Amazon, 2 days shipping, $25 or $30 or something. It's fine. I'll just take your money and run. And when I was driving it here, like, this thing is it just frustrates me to no end. So that's why I'm not letting somebody get away with this. There's no way. So we got bald tires all the way around. The brake light is on. Oh, we got a light on. So now we got this light on, and that means that we got a burnt bulb. So one of the signal lights isn't working, or brake lights isn't working. So we got one here. Like, why is that on? So we got that there. Okay, that's working there. So why is it on? Must be a brake light. That's wonderful. So why is it on? I can't show you the brake lights, folks, because obviously I can't be behind the car and push the brake at the same time. So, I mean, again, that's inconclusive, but these lights don't come on for nothing, right? So we've got a brake light issue probably because everything else seems to be working. Or it's a headlight bulb, which would be just as bad. It's just unbelievable. So I would imagine that there's like no maintenance on this vehicle either. Based on what I'm seeing, this hasn't seen a garage in a long time. So who knows what's destined to break down on it. My goodness sakes. I drove it around here a little bit. Let's hear. Let's take it for a little. Heard some rattles in here. You can hear it. There we are. So we've got a rack. Oh. You can hear that. Wonderful. So we've got a upper lower ball joint, or even worse, tie rod end that's clunking around, half ready to fall out of this thing. And I'm going 10 kilometers an hour. Could you imagine being on the 401 and hitting a nice little pothole? And it's in the front end. This isn't the back end. This is where you steer and where almost all your braking's done from. In a car with no air, supposed to be perfectly safe, with bald tires, with at least one light bulb missing, with soft brakes. I'll tell you, I'm just so glad I'm taking the time to do this video. That's all I can say. So, folks, I'll tell you, if you are trusting your life to this company, and to this renter in particular, you need to have a talk with yourself. Because just because it's cheaper, I mean, what's it worth to you? What's your safety worth? What's your life worth? What's the life of your children worth? Ridiculous. Oh, jeepers. I hope that this makes it into the right hands, because I'm not letting this go on with nothing. It's just, there's no reason why somebody should be put in this position so somebody else can take their money and make them unsafe, and make the rest of us unsafe. Because you know what it's like on the highway. When this stuff happens, it isn't just you that gets hurt. It's the people you run into, it's the people behind you, it's the people in front of you, it's everybody around you. So if you want to pile up on the 401 so this guy can save a few $100. I mean, even good used tires for this thing aren't much money. They're like 15s or 16s or something. I know, I've been around cars a long time, and they aren't big money. This guy's spending $0 in this car, and he's just shipping it out and doing it over and over again. And people are too busy to complain, or they don't know any better. And I'm not having it. So anyways, thanks for watching.